so cold. Yeah, my heart is sinking like a stone. Cold, I'm so cold. Yeah, my heart is sinking like a stone. I'm so cold. Yeah, my heart is sinking like a stone.
Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome to our Train Sim World live stream. Good evening everybody. It's hopefully going to be a good one. We're on the ScotRail Express today, trying out the Class 385. But first of all, let's just take a little look in the chat, see who we've got with us. We've got Imran and Reva, good evening to you. We've got Simon Rashley, Skyrider, East Coast Gamer 21, hello. Alfie Stitch, The Stupid Peeps, welcome to the stream. Johnny Simulation Gamer, Magic Toad of course, Pieter Hillhorst, hello. Michael Masteriperiate, hello. Sorry, that was terrible pronunciation. BMW E36, Carl Davis, Daft Duck, Bradley 1, Stephanie 031, hello. Welcome. Yeah, Train Sim World 3 after the hype from yesterday when we were on what's it called now? SimRail, that's the one. I'm absolutely on cloud 9 after SimRail, so I'm hoping that that Dovetail Games are batting back with Rivet Games here. They're going to release something equally as brilliant. This is on the workshop. No, it's not. It's on the Steam store. Sorry, currently £29.95. Good, 99. £29.99. Oof, makes your eyes water, doesn't it? Lee Almac, good evening. Hello. Yeah. £29.99, so I have high expectations, as I'm sure you do for that price. So let's kick things off. We're going to choose a route, and here it is, last played. I haven't actually played it at all, sort of. I'm lying to you. I had to do a little run, of course, to get the screenshot for the thumbnail. But yeah, apart from that, I've not looked in depth. I've not done anything. So yeah, let's look at the scenarios, what we've got. So we've got, have we got a tutorial on the 385 maybe? We've got time to Glasgow, operate the early morning service, high grounds, passenger service. Okay, before we kick things off, let's go into how do you do it now? Is it rail journeys? Is that the one? There's a way you can, like, it's like a story mode, isn't it? Edinburgh to Glasgow line, introduction and experience, that might be it. Right, learn the basics. There we go. So we don't need to learn the basics of the route, but the Class 385 introduction, let's get it started. Hello, Durham Coast Model Railways. Hello, glad to have you with us. Sophie Miss Time Lord. Aside from the Xbox bugs, no denying it's a solid train and fast. Well, that is great to hear. I'm really hoping it's going to be awesome.
Hello and welcome to the training centre. In this training module, you will be learning how to drive a Class 385 in ScotRail livery.
Excellent. Let's just, I don't know if Streamlabs is doing something there. Can everybody hear all right? Because Streamlabs is saying that
we can now enter the cab to get started.
That it's not working properly. Is everyone still hearing that? We can hear the lady talking. Yep, just kind of give me a shout if the sound isn't working properly. So we're off to the cab. Pico's World of Adventures, hello, welcome to our stream this evening. It's a pretty looking train, isn't it? Look at that. Hell, where are we? We're in the Alps. We don't have mountains like that in Scotland. Are we? Oh yeah, we're in the training centre. That's a Train Sim World 3 thing, isn't it? Right, your ticket to zero carbon travel. Excellent. So we'll put our key in the thing. Can we put our... Oh, there we go. Oh, Excellent. Right, okay, we'll just mind the gap. In we go. Close the door. Oh, you actually have to press the cab door close button. That is
Take
nice.
a seat in the driver's position.
Can we open
This is where you'll be spending most of your
Ooh,
time.
that's a bit nice, isn't it? I feel like I'm in a caravan with kind of. Ooh. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? But I like it. Yeah, right. Okay, let's sit in the driver's seat there.
Insert and switch the master key to the on position.
Okie dokie. She's quite loud, isn't she?
Turn the TMS screen on.
Do we just tap it at the top? Lovely.
The TMS display has multiple screens. The home screen, which shows basic info about the train, and the door selection screen, where you can control the door states in each cab. Feel free to explore all the display has to offer now.
Oh. So can we turn doors off? Oh right, so we've got a forecast, we confirmed that. Type any 4 digits followed by enter, but I thought it wanted my, right, hang on, 2555 we'll have, enter, personal ID, yeah, there we go.
DDS stands for driver direction switch. Set the DDS to the forwards position.
I imagine that
now.
we can't select it into, do we not
The
need to go
doors
to
can be
neutral
opened in
and
multiple
forward?
ways.
No?
The easiest way is to press this button.
Oh right, so we've got the door release on the left. Oh, it sounds like a calf train. It's quite loud. There we go. Right, so that's fine. Right, there we go. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. So when I'm clicking on Train Sim World 3, I have to click off it to see you guys in the chat, because the chat doesn't update when I'm
ready,
on Train
close
Sim
the
World
passenger
3.
doors.
Oh, that's going to be annoying, isn't it? Right, I wonder if there's a way that I can... Right, okay. I might have to... Ooh, we'll have to think of a workaround for that.
CPBC stands for
Oh, that's so
Combined
annoying.
Power Brake Controller.
Is that what's
It
screaming at
consists
me?
of a braking zone and a throttle zone. The traction system provides the electrical
That's not
braking
very, high
capability
quality, that
to
little
complement the
thing there,
conventional
is it?
friction braking system.
Oh, she doesn't sound happy to be at work,
Let's
this
get
lad, does she?
moving. Set the CPBC to the T1 position.
Yeah, my apologies there, everybody. I can see everybody there in the chat now. Yeah, it's going to be really, really annoying having to do that. It's going to be a pain in the bum. But yeah, when I'm doing trains, you're not updating this screen on my left where I can see what you're saying freezes. Oh, nothing's
Use the
ever easy, is it?
CPBC lever to reach the speed indicated.
Okay, right, we're off. Right, we are off. It's rocket, this thing. Look at that. Wow, what's the speed indicated? 320 kilometres an hour? I don't think we're going to be able to do that. She hates her job. Yeah, maybe. Use your phone for the chat. That might be a good idea. We'll have to get the iTelephone booted up there. Don't have enough battery, flipping heck. So I'm watching my own live stream. That's a good point. Oh, 60 kilometres an hour? Oh, we're past that now. Yeah, we'll get a tablet set up so I can watch what you lot said at the same time. Oh, where's everything gone? There we go, it's back again. God, what is happening this evening? This is a nightmare. Thank you, dear. We've reached the... right, do I need to go back down? Right, we'll go back down to... There. Right, we're at 60, love. We're at 60. We're plodding along at 60. Oh, weirdly enough, it's updating now. I have absolutely no idea what's happened there. Chris, hello. Welcome to our stream. Presume the GSMR is in op. Right, we'll hold the button. Oh, hang on. That is a click spot there for the emergency stop. Right, okay, that's interesting. So if I click there, we're going to... Oh, my lord, I nearly went through the windscreen. Yeah, the GSMR doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't look brilliant, does it, the GSMR? It's, I mean, there's some aspects of this train that look absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at that, for crying out loud. That looks awesome. Oh, right, is that what's... Oh yeah, they want 60 miles an hour, don't they? Right, okay. Right, yeah, this isn't going to work. This was me trying to... There we go, we'll pull that out. We go again now? Right, we'll whiz up to 96 kilometres an hour. Sorry, yeah, it's like being back at school, isn't it? Read the question. RTQ. I got that on a lot of my exams at school. Occasionally I got RTFQ. Read the flipping question. Yeah. Dear oh dear me. Right, so we'll whiz up to 96 kilometres an hour and see what happens now. If we actually, read the brief. I don't like driving an English train in Swiss mountains on kilometres an hour. It's wrong. There we go. Right, right, so we've set this off to coast. Why can't they call it a combined power amp? I mean, this is ace. This is ace. Yeah, I definitely agree. It looks ace, Imran. You have to go to the speed limit. Yeah, absolutely. Keyboard and mouse support. Yes, the lifts do not work at Haymarket, although they should. Yeah. What are we doing now? Have we finished the tutorial now? She's not giving us any. Look at that. It's just pretty. I reckon I got that stanchion in that screenshot. Never mind. Have we got like ways to turn the doodah on, the floor thing? I mean, we can obviously use it. You need to open the door next to you on the right. I thought I had. I have. Oh, this one. Ah, look at that. Right, you can move it across. Oh, all of a sudden we've got loads of space.
Use the CPBC's braking zone to come to a stop at the indicated area. Don't worry if you miss the station. You are free to go around this loop as many times as you want.
Oh, like hell we're doing that. We're not going around the loop for the whole evening. I want to get this tutorial completed and then we can... I want to... right, if we then press the login button, I want to do like the announcements. It's got announcements, hasn't it? Maybe we have to wait until we're actually on the game, like on the actual sim. Bring that back there. Where's the it's not telling me where the platform is. You're driving a Scottish train. I am driving a Scottish train. Dovetail Games have done a smashing job with the train, with the game, sorry. Yeah, it's, do you know what? Train Sim World 3 is one of them. It's an enjoyable game. I just think there's so many missed opportunities on it. Ah, there you go, we're coming in now. There's so many missed opportunities. I remember when Train Sim World was first spoken about, there was talk of multiplayer, there was talk of amazing, wonderful things, and it's just never happened, has it? There's no multiplayer. So then when SimRail comes along with multiplayer, with the fact you can play as a signaller and a driver, it's really disappointing. Like, Train Sim World 3 could be absolutely awesome. Right, let's have a bit more braking. I mean, we're a 4-car, so it doesn't really matter, does it? We can drive in and slam on. I do feel like that window's really, really narrow. You can tell why Aslef kicked off when these were first introduced, can't you? Oh, go on. Stop. I'm not having it saying we've missed that. That is a pretty good stop. There we go. That'll do. DDS to off. What's the DDS? Oh, that's that thing. Take the key out. I don't like the fact we haven't got a smooth animation on the key. There we go. Have we learnt to do it now? Is that it? Magda's left us, hasn't she? Oh, she's there. There we go. Right, so we've got points. Have we got a gold medal for that? I think I did well. Yeah, I agree with you. At this moment in time, Imran, this versus SimRail, I will take SimRail. What do you think, Joe? Yeah, I agree. SimRail is really, really good. It would be nice to have UK things on. Oh, look at that gold medal. It would be lovely to have something nice on like UK style on SimRail, but I can understand they're from Poland. They're wanting to focus on Poland for now. So yeah, I get that. Right, hang on. So continue to chapter 1. Time to Glasgow. Should we do that? We'll just play through them. That key is awful. Looks more like a T key. Yeah, driver's keys aren't that tall, are they? Unless they've made new driver's keys for them, but I can't imagine that. So, time to Glasgow. Is this where it's going to be dark and we're not going to see anything? Oh no, okay. Right, welcome to Eastfield Depot. You have been instructed to deliver an empty Class 385/1 4-car unit to Edinburgh Waverley. The route will be busy this morning, so expect to wait multiple times to allow the other passenger services to pass by. Good luck. Awesome. Right, well, we like it busy. Follow the markers to head to the train. Oh, this isn't our train. Right, okay. We'll just have a little look left and right. I don't want to get run over on my first day. Right, this is ours. Which one? 385121 for those of you keeping numbers. There we go. Oh, the click spot is fine. If you're there, your click spot's over there. So it's like the click spot's not quite on the... There we go. Oh, you don't turn the key, you just press the button. Oh, that's a shame. Why can't we turn the key? You just put the key in. Right, we'll climb up the ladder. Shut the door with the button. With the button. There we go. So we're going to open... I didn't know you had to open this bit of door as well. Oh, hang on. Do we have to... We'll do... Oh, yeah, because the little sticky thing's up. There we go. We'll be able to open that now. Lovely. Look at that. Oh, there's so much room in here. Having a look out here. What have we got? It's dark. Why are the doors on? The doors are lit up. Oh, no. No. Oh, it is literally like being... Oh, wow. They've fitted a door open and a door open button. That really is quite loud, isn't it? Same, but that one doesn't work. So, right, okay. We'll just go back in here before I can cause any more hassle. Oh, that's the wrong door. How do I shut this door? Does it... There we go. I feel like that should close on its own. It looks a bit like a 185 door, that, doesn't it? Or a 350 door. Hello, big M47 Iceman. Welcome to our stream this evening. When they open up the editor to everyone, then the whole world is a route designer's dream for Train Simulator. Yes, it is. Absolutely, I agree with you there, Artful. So, right, we need to... We're on a time constraint here, aren't we? So we'll... Right, why have I got no AWS? Can we turn that on? I can hear a train going past. I want to turn the AWS on. There must be a way we can... We're going to end up late here, aren't we? Normal. TPWS. Yeah, I want that normal. Is everything else... here we go. Right, so... Normal, yeah. Yeah, that. AWS. Oh, hang on, it's yelling at me now. DRA. Why do they always start isolated? There should be an option in the menu. There we go. TPWS and AWS operational. Do we not get that? Nope. Open the 2D map, set the junctions to the correct state. Oh, I've never had to do this before. Right. How do you do that then? So we... There? God, this is all a bit... Oh, right, so we... Yeah. How do you click it? There we go, right. Move all the way up. And then... This is a nightmare. How do we do the junction? There we go. That's fine. Oh, right, so we head over there now. Right, okie dokie. What lights have we got on? Have we got headlights on? Yeah. I think we need the bright ones on, because, you know, it's early morning, 7:53. Jesus, Rivet are really pulling out all the stops. Yeah, I mean, do you know what? It's great to look at. It's really, really pretty. It really is pretty, isn't it? You know, I mean, look at that lighting. Oh, hang on, we're speeding. I thought it was 10. I'll be getting a lot of points deducted here, won't I? Yeah. Since when could you go 10 mile an hour in a maintenance depot, Joe? Come on, there we go. We had a little bit of time to make up, didn't we? What's my favourite train? I think my favourite train has to be the Class 185, closely followed by the 158. It's definitely a DMU. Although I do like 350s, and I absolutely love the Class 91 with Mark IVs. Turn on the screen. Yeah, there we go. I've forgotten to do that already. Confirm that. What 4 numbers are we having? 6, 6, 7, 8. That can be our 4 numbers. Log in. There we go. I like how it says like 444121. It knows what unit we're on, doesn't it? There we go. I don't know quite how long we're going to spend on this evening. I guess so long as you guys are still here watching it, then we'll just carry on, won't we? Could be the longest live stream yet. A whole live stream at 5 miles an hour. It's, yeah. It'll take us 8.5 hours to get to Edinburgh at this rate. Mark 1 pointers are the best. That's not a train, that's a bus. Not going to be fooled that easily. There we go, we'll go to 5.9 because it's a slight uphill struggle there, if you can see from the bottom right hand corner. And then we're going to have to stop here. And then we'll have to shut down the cab, won't we? And then go and unisolate all the other end. Notch 1 doesn't do a lot. Oh, we're going to hit the... There we go. Flipping out. Oh, right, so the brakes are kind of like minimum and maximum. Right, okay, that's why nothing happened. Right, set the throttle to max. Oop, max, there we go. DDS to off, or reverser even. Take your key out, and you can see the... Right, okay, go to the other cab. Well, it'll give us a good opportunity to walk through the train, won't it? Close that behind us. So we've got... Is this first class down here? Oh, sit in first class seat. Yeah, lovely. Oh, we're not in a different carriage. This is just a little section at the end. I like how they've done that. That's nice. And of course, don't forget these have got the... Oh, can we go in the loo? Nope. Okay, we can't go in the loo. All the buttons are the same. Open, open, open. Oh, come on, Rivet Games. You're better than that. We've not even got a door close, a lock. Why are there 4 buttons? Is this just for people of varying height? Don't forget the announcements. Yeah, absolutely. I want to use the announcements. I don't know how. We've got the usual ironing board chairs there. I don't know why, but all these buttons are, you know, we can open all the doors despite the fact they're not released. Hell, we're running, aren't we? Oh, people are beeping. Right, okay, we're in here now. Oh, nearly got taken out by a door. Flip that up there. We'll set the cab up. It's like a transformer, isn't it? Joe in his Optimus Prime. Right, we'll untick all of this again. There we go. Yeah, lovely. Get it all unisolated. Oh. Boo, boo, boop. Get that normal. Is it all... There we go, the vigilance system. Of course, we call it the vigilance system. After all the sim rail, it's vigilance now. There we go. These should say TPWS and AWS operational. It's Gen 4, isn't it? Or it should be. So, they are all open. What you... Yeah, absolutely. They're all open, aren't they? Can you use a train announcement? This train is for... Yeah, we'll try and use the announcements. We didn't seem to get a tutorial. They might be automatic. There we go. Go this way. No, there we go. Right. And then do we need to do anything with that? No, we don't. Right, okay. So we've got the headlights. Can we... Yeah, oh, no. There we go. Bit of full headlightage there. Just why do the DRA on this? Ah! Oh no! That's not a good idea. So why does not do the DRA? Why does the left-hand side doors? Right, okay. That is a good thing to bear in mind there. When we stop at a red signal, bang! Doors are open. Everyone can pile off. Oh, hang on. 5 miles an hour. There we go. Bit of breakage. This is a nightmare. Right, so what's the hotkey for the DRA? Where is the DRA? Is it that? Is that it? No, now the lights are flashing. Okay, well it's good to get a... Oh, there it is. That bit. I like the little reflection on there. It kind of... If you look at that, it doesn't really feel like a high quality texture, does it? You know, on here it's quite blurry. High resolution, that's the word I'm looking for. It's not a high resolution texture at all in the cab, is it? It's quite Kuju, really. I mean, there's some aspects of it, like I love this, but again, quite low. It doesn't feel like a 2K train, does it? All the text, like for the buttons, is really, really high resolution, but all the textures like that are just not. I mean, you think to the Alan Thompson 185, they've got really good textures, haven't they? On you know, by the people at Imbue, you can see all the scuffing. And I just think that this could do that, couldn't it? I mean, the game is perfectly capable. It just all looks a little bit basic, doesn't it? Like the outside model is incredible, whoever did that, but it kind of feels like when they got to the cab, they were like, nah, just kind of get it done, you know. When you look at the front of the 38... Oh, hang on, it's going past us here. The 385 at the front apparently looks a bit like a Caterpillar. There we go. The announcements are done through the TMS, which I've not put on again. The TMS is going to be... I'm going to forget that, aren't I? SimRail has spoiled you over on that Unity engine. Yeah, exactly. All these high doodah textures on SimRail that you just don't get. Do we need to stop here? Why are we stopping in the fuel siding? This is an electric unit. It's like when I was working a Class 350 once, and I was well, I wasn't working it. I was doing my training on the Class 350, and I was literally asked by one of the examiners, one of the trainers, oh, can you point out to me where you would fill the diesel up on this train? And I literally could not think for the life in me where you would fill the diesel up on it, and it was only then when it occurred to me he was taking the mick. Is that it? Is it done? Right, there we go. Yeah, he was taking the mick, so I was looking on an electric multiple unit where you would put the diesel in. Marvellous. Yeah, good one, Joe. Right, we're off again. Let's not go above 5. We're not going to have to wait for any of these passing trains, are we? It's taken us that long to get out of the depot. Oh, do we have to log in again, for goodness sake? 6, 6, 7, 8. We should use 5, 6, 7, 8, couldn't we? Although the temptation to break out into a steps medley might become a bit too much there. Who knows? Maybe Alan Thompson might release an improvement pack for this in time as a new developer. I'll have a word with Alan and see what he says about that. That'd be great. I know Josh Rubio likes to lurk in the shadows with this one, doesn't he? He likes a good enhancement pack, does our Josh? So there'll probably be something. The only downside is, of course, that it is only ever available. Any of these patches, they're only ever available for the PC, aren't they? So if you're a console gamer and you like Train Sim World on the console, you don't get that. That's why I've never really got into console gaming, because on the computer it's just so heavily moddable. What's the buzzer sound like? What is that? Oh, hang on. What? I've just gone gliding past a... Have I just completely gone past the signal at danger there? I was not paying attention to that at all. Right, okay. Tell you what, we'll just go and do some driving. That's... yeah, I've completely missed that. Session invalid. Oh, because I'm not signed into Dovetail Live. That doesn't matter, does it? Right, should we go and actually do like a proper pick a route, Edinburgh to Glasgow? Should we just do a full timetable? Right, should we have a 4-car there? Right, we'll pick one actually in the day. Yep, it's bad time. Just gone sailing through the danger there. That's not good. So let's start at Edinburgh. What's this? This is Edinburgh Waverley 1 Romeo 2-1. That sounds quick, doesn't it? We'll have dynamic weather, 26th of January. How can you have dynamic weather and then pick the weather? I don't get that. I guess it's not real world, is it? Right, so, yeah, let's actually just do a full run in it and see how we get on. So we're operating a commuter service from Edinburgh Waverley to Glasgow Queen Street. Okay. Unlock the doors first of all. Well, as it happens, I'm quite good at the left-hand doors. Oh, this means... oh, the cab's set up for us. This is good. But we'll just do this again. I do really hate this about Train Sim World. If you want to not do it properly, you should have to do the all that business over there, like on Train Sim Classic. There we go. We'll have some... oh, hang on. Nope, the lights have all gone out now. There we go. We'll have doors open. That is really, really loud, those sounds, isn't it? Right, we're out of red. So we'll pop the DRA on. We'll pop the screen on. There we go. I put the screen on. Yeah. Oh, we're an 8-car. Flipping heck. 6, 6, 7, 8. Enter. Yep, log in. Right, go on then. DAS, is that it? Advice not available. Driver assistance system. There we go. What about home? Can we do the announcements? I want... how do we put the announcements on? Oh! So it turns out you can actually do the doors through the TMS. Can you? Yeah, we'd better do that, hadn't we? What's door handover? Oh, so you hand it over to the conductor then? Right, okay. This is exciting. I'm looking forward to this, having a proper good run on it. The announcements are done manually, they're not automatic. I'm not locking the doors until the signal goes green. Problem is with this, doing somewhere like Edinburgh Waverley, is it just seems so bereft of life, doesn't it? There's only little 385s in. Do I have to close the doors to get the signal? Is that what we're going with here? Where's the door close button? There it is. Yeah, we've got a red signal. We can't really leave with the signal being on red. Log into the screen, far left arrow button. Oh! Auto announce. Oh, lovely. Oh.
For your safety and comfort, smoking is prohibited at all stations and on all train services.
Right, well we've closed and locked all the doors and the signal, nothing's happened. Should we contact the signaller? No, wait for the signal to change. I mean, this is going really well so far, isn't it? Customer info. What's this do then?
This is Edinburgh Waverley.
Do we actually have to do it every single time? So it's not automatic.
Welcome to the Class 385 service to Glasgow Queen Street.
I can see that we're not going to get on with this auto announcer. We need to... Oh right, okay, there's something coming in. That might be why. There's something coming in, folks. Maybe this is why we're stood here, because it is on our line. Okay. This knows what it's doing. You are not due out until 08:05 and 31. No, that's Haymarket that we're due into. We're due out of here at 8 o'clock, aren't we? If we press... Oh no, hang on, that's doors again. Flipping heck. Right, hang on. Doors are going. Yeah, signal's here. There we go. Close the doors again, please. Yep, sorry. All you late runners that thought I was letting you on there. Yep, right. Oh no, hang on. Why doesn't do your DRA, you idiot? Get them closed again. Close, close, close. I should really kind of look in my driver-only operated screens. Oh no, you can't click them. This is a nightmare. I don't like this train. Right, so off we go. Customer insert. Yeah, the next station.
The next station is Haymarket.
There we go. The next station is Haymarket. We are on the way to brilliance here. There we go. I quite like the little track clunky clunky sounds. Oh my lord, what's happened there? That it does not make those textures look good. Christ alive. Yeah, that kind of blue lighting that just happened then really does highlight some not good textures there, doesn't it? Let's get a nice shot of the outside if we can. There we go, look at that. I mean, this is what really frustrates me with trains. Look at that! That is incredible! That looks fantastic! The graphics on this game are just awesome, which is why I get so annoyed with how many corners are cut with this sim. I really do, because it could be fantastic. We've got a little 50 down there, but obviously we have to wait while the... there we go. Bit of queue. Could be worse. Joe could be tea and biscuits with the ScotRail manager. I think after this drive I'm definitely going to be in for tea and biscuits with the ScotRail manager. Michael Transport Enthusiast Keen, hello, good evening, welcome to... Oh no, stop doing that with the green signal. Look at that, look at... Oh no. those textures when we go under a green signal are revolting. Absolutely revolting. Yeah, I don't think I'm sold, Magic Toad. Yeah, there's so many aspects of this that look fantastic, but the cab textures are not one of them. Oh my goodness me. I mean, like, regular lighting like that looks awesome. Like that, look at that looks brilliant. It's a bit flat and like it could do with a bit more depth, but you know, it looks absolutely awesome. Right, going through a tunnel. Okay. Right, hang on. Arrive at. Announce.
We'll soon arrive at Haymarket.
Oh no, this is ridiculous. I'm not a... No, I can't stop there, can I? Because I'm an 8 car. You imbecile. This game doesn't seem to really know what's going on. It's a good job I do. I mean, if we stop there, the back carriages wouldn't be on the platform. I mean, I've got it in 96%. Are you planning on stopping anytime soon? There we go. Back coaches are on now. And of course, because it's a new route, there we go. We need to just nip into the options there. Options, settings, HUD. Right, stop marker off. Objective marker, we'll keep that on. I think that's good, isn't it? It's just the stop marker that we don't want on. There we go. Not main menu, for crying out loud. There we go. That's gone now. That's gone. That's good. Use DOO if you overshoot. Yeah, you can go into the TMS, can't you? And door selection, you can turn them off. Customer info. Should be passenger info, really, shouldn't it? There we go. Announce it. Oh, hang on. Lock the doors.
Welcome to the
We're running
ScotRail
late.
service to Glasgow Queen Street.
All this messing about. Right, off we go. Now, we're going to be good at this now. With, you know, all that before has finished. Must plays RBX, thank you for that, I appreciate it. For some reason it's not... Oh yeah, there we go, it's done it now. There we go. I thought that with all the problems we had earlier with the stream that it wasn't going to do it, but yes, thank you for that. It appears in my little screen thing before it shows up on your screen. So yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. I've literally been playing this all day. David Connor, have you all day? Did you get it before I did? Good lord. Some sort of early access there. I haven't bought it yet, and at $29.99 from what I've seen, it's not worth it. Sam Oliver. Yeah, it's very, very steep. The pricing, it is very steep. I think it depends how much how much you want it, doesn't it? I mean, personally, I don't think I'll get £30 worth of use out of this. I'll have to do a lot of videos, won't I, to try and make some money back on it. Which is why I thought, hey, let's live stream it. But, oh, what's happening? Oh, I thought we were breaking that. I'm still waiting for the GWR line, Bristol Temple Leeds. And sadly, it only goes to Reading, not worth the money. I know. We could do with a full long route. I mean, this is a decent length route, to be fair, for Train Sim. You know, Train Sim World. It does seem that Train Sim World 3, you do get longer routes. I don't know if you listen to listen to the sounds, the run sounds. Woof, woof, woof. You see what I mean? Like, it's a looping sound. It's a really, really short looping sound. I don't know what it is about Edinburgh to Glasgow, but the 170 on the Edinburgh to Glasgow line for Train Sim Classic had a really short looping sound like that, didn't it? Maybe it's just this line that's just haunted. Yeah, the sounds aren't fantastic. The kind of the door sounds are good, they're quite loud. Does anyone else find them quite loud? Can you all actually hear me? Because it seems really loud in my headset. But yeah, the things like the door sounds are good, things like that. But like this run sound just isn't fantastic. The cab is very windy sounding, in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely. It's ridiculously windy, isn't it, David? 2 days in a row stream. I know this could be like an every night thing. It'd be a bit mental if it was. I'm glad we're on an express service, because I couldn't be doing with all this announcement. So let's have a look. What have we got? Right, customer info, safety and security. Right, valid tickets. Let's announce that.
All passengers must be in possession of valid tickets.
Oh, hang on. Oh, the train's going past. Is it? The volume's very loud. There we go. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just turn it down a little bit. There we go. Is that any better? The train is loud. Is that any better? I've turned the volume down a little bit on the train. To minus 18 decibels now. Flipping out. Yeah. I thought coming through my headset that it was really, really loud. People say that the run sounds have been taken from Island Line 2022. Yeah, that might be the case. I did see a thing about that the time that the sounds have been taken. Do you know what I'm going to do? Because the thing's gone funny on the left again. There we go, it's back again. Why has the bing bong sounded like the Phil Sayer one? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? If you close all the doors in the cab, it gets more quiet. Is that true? Oh no! We should really be looking where we're going. Oh, hang on. We're contacting the signaller by picking up the phone. Proceed as signals indicate. That's quite a nifty little feature. Magic now. Right, okay. That's good that it's better. Unfortunately, because the desktop audio thing, I don't know what Streamlabs is doing. Obviously, it doesn't like with Train Sim World. It's not happy with Train Sim World all of a sudden for some reason. But yeah, I have to click off it to bugger about with Streamlabs. Brilliant. It makes things harder, doesn't it, when there's absolutely no need to do that. Right, bear with. Map dash. There we go. 30 miles an hour. I hope that's not for me. Oh, hang on. We need to go down to 80 shortly, so we'll have a little bit of braking. See if we can get that sorted. Tom Abbott, hello. The route is fairly good, actually. I'm enjoying myself. It's yeah. There's a couple of little niggles that we're not quite 100% on. But we're getting there. The train's all right. The sounds are, yeah, the sounds are interesting. Mrs. W, hello, and Sophie, Mrs. Time Lord, yeah, £29.99 for this route. So I'll let you make your own mind up on that. Yeah, the sounds really are loud. I don't want to turn them down too much more, because obviously the sounds when we're at the station aren't really that loud, are they? So obviously if I turn the run sounds down, the run sounds seem so out of balance with the actual station sounds, don't they? It's really loud. I'll have to make a mental note for Train Sim World 3 that everything needs turning down massively. There we go, right, speed up again. 6.2 miles at Linlithgow. We're going to end up late, aren't we? Goes back to 90 again. Yeah, I completely missed all that, didn't I? Am I live on Friday? I don't know. It would be great to do a live stream on Friday, wouldn't it? Friday being tomorrow, of course. It would be absolutely brilliant to do a live stream. I don't know if we are live. I'll have to see what's happening. Yeah, it's a shame that games like Train Sim World 3 don't include multiplayer features. I completely agree with you there. We were kind of promised it, weren't we, with Dovetail Games, with Train Sim World 3, but that quietly got dropped, didn't it? It would be absolutely brilliant to see multiplayer on this. It really would. I don't know if they've got plans to introduce it in Train Sim World 3. I'm not sure, but with them saying it's not possible, well, SimRail has shown you it perfectly is possible. So, you know, get it sorted. It was what you promised us. I'm sure somebody will be able to dig something out from many years ago when they said that, when Train Sim World was first being talked about. Yeah, I think that someone should be able to dig that out. It's what they said they were going to do and they haven't delivered. So, yeah. Partial refund? Matt Pedleston overshot Linlithgow and had to reverse and use DOO there. Right, well, we'll see if we can do it better than Matt Pedleston. We'll probably end up coming in really slowly. There we go, I'm going up to the 100. We'll start braking about 2 miles away. I think that's good. Yeah, Tool Sam streaming 2 days in a row. That's absolutely mental, isn't it? What is DOO? DOO BG is driver only operation. So basically you'll have seen it in the news at the moment, particularly with various unions, that there's this clause about DOO, and it's basically removing the guard, the conductor from the train, and the driver controlling the doors. So that's what this is. So this is a driver only unit. It's all set up for driver only, which is why you've got all your door release buttons in the cab, these big screens that show your doors here. So this is all set up for driver only operation. And then there's trains that are guard operated, such as Voyagers, Pendolinos, you know, so that's what DOO is when we refer to it as DOO. Can we see how the train looks, what the train looks like? Oh right, well we'll have a look. There we go. It looks awesome, which is why it's such a shame that the sounds... This is a typical Dovetail thing, and I know that it's Rivet Games, it's not Dovetail, is it? But it's a typical Dovetail thing. It looks brilliant, and it sounds atrocious. This is, you know, this is what we've come to expect with Train Sim. What we need is Armstrong Powerhouse to start doing enhancement packs for Train Sim World. I don't know if they're allowed to. Okay, we'll have a little bit of braking now. Let's just go in the braking. 2 miles away. That's perhaps a little bit early, isn't it? We'll just coast for now. How are you finding the DLC? I can't get it myself because I'm on PlayStation. Yeah, it looks really, really good. The sounds are leaving a little bit to be desired. We'll start braking like that now. It don't seem to want to stop, does it? Compared to some of the other units. What are wrong with the sounds? Well, the sound, I don't know if you can hear the sound there, the run sound. It sounds very windy, and it's a looping sound. Like, it's a really short looping sound, so you can hear the same sound again and again and again and again, as opposed to what I saw with... we'll use Studio Polygon from OMSI as an example. When they were recording their sounds, it's a much longer sound that they use. So if you use any of Studio Polygon's buses, if you hold your horn, okay, perhaps that horn's not a good example, but like buses on OMSI, if you hold the horn down, you'll hear that obviously you know, it's often a looping sound. Studio Polygon don't do that. They use longer sounds, so it sounds better, and that's probably what Armstrong Powerhouse do as well. Have you seen the new Eurostar, Brad? I haven't actually, as it happens. This is where we overrun Linlithgow as well. I mean, we're at 62% braking, so we shouldn't do. I'm not stopping where that says, because that's for a 4 car, whereas the scenario is a 6 car, so they've got that wrong for starters. Can we get back from the platform edge, please? Oh, it's... Why is it so echoey? I like that horn. It's like the little... There we go. Are we on? No, hang on. Keep going. It's a good job I didn't stop where that told me to stop, isn't it? Unless we've got the back set locked out. Is that why? There we go. That'll do. There we go. We beat Matt Pedleston. That's all I'm bothered about there. Door open left. So the actual sounds like that sound pretty good. Why are the hazard lights not lit up? No, okay, they were lit up and then they went off. Okay, so that's not functional. Yeah, the hazard lights being these little orange things. When the doors are released, they should all be lit up. That's, if we press it again, no. Oh, right, lock the doors. I'm going to release the doors again. Are they going to light up this time? There we go, they lit up. Maybe it was just a bug. Okay, yeah, they're all lit up now, so yeah, that must have been just a little bug. Okay, well, at least they work. Do the other side ones work? Yep, that's good. And as the door closes, you'll see they all go out. Lovely. Right, off we go again, everybody. Do you have all the DLCs in this game? I don't have all the DLCs. I have all the British ones. Let's nip outside and we'll see if we're on the platform here. There we go. Right, so we're a passenger. We're a spotter, actually. That's why we're at the end of the platform. We'll see if we razz it into full power, how fast it sets off. Look at that. It's going for it, isn't it? They're nippy little things. PG parp, yeah. Can't actually hear it from down here. I don't know why, even in the cab, it's a really echoey sound, isn't it? Like, it sounds like we're really, really far away. Or in a tunnel, for instance. Right, so the next stop is Polmont. We forgot to make the announcement for arriving. Right, okay. Why do the hustle alarms carry on after the door have closed? Exactly. I think that they probably would inside the train, but outside the train they wouldn't. Like Dezeros, 185s, 350s, they carry on beeping inside the train, but they don't carry on beeping outside. I think that's where Rivet have gone wrong with that. How do you do the free cam view? You just press 8 on the keyboard. So you've got 1 to do the cab, 2 to do outside, 3 to do that one, 4 to do nothing, and 8 to do... Oh, look at that, beautiful. I'm going to speed again at this rate. There we go. 90 mile an hour, we're racing along. It looks quite pretty, doesn't it? As well, you've got scenery for quite a distance there. That can sometimes be a thing on train sim, where you know, your scenery, you can see just this emptiness, an emptiness, yeah, in the distance. Alex Turton, this looks incredible. It does, Alex. It looks absolutely fantastic. There's a couple of little things, as mentioned, that are a little bit not quite there, you know, but it does look awesome, and this is what really, really does infuriate me with these add-ons, these DLCs, because they just look so good. The eye candy is just amazing. Right, there we go. So we're about, was it 1.5 miles that we braked at last time? We'll go with that again. It seemed to work quite well last time, didn't it? 98. Yep, there are mods for Train Sim World 3. This is a DLC. There'll be mods for the DLC, I'm sure. I like the spotter's view. Yes, I do as well, Peter. I absolutely do. 110 mile an hour from London to Gatwick earlier, using this on the Gatwick Express to Brighton. Of course. Oh, how would that work? This on a Gatwick Express? It doesn't have a juice rail. It doesn't have shoes to pick up the juice rail. And there's no knitting on the Gatwick Express, is there, for the coat hanger on the roof of this? I realise we're using technical terms. Coat hanger being the pantograph, of course. There you go, just over there. The knitting being all this wireage, all the wool that's above us. Juice rail being the third rail. Right, 1/2 mile away from Polmont. We'll just take our brakes off a little bit there. Look at this, seasoned professional. The Hitachi is the 385, sorry, is the Hitachi APT 200. AT, isn't it? AT 200 rather than APT. That's the advanced passenger train, the APT. There we go, we'll have a bit of 40% braking in. We're going to actually stop. For 82%, it doesn't seem to want to stop. Back from the platform, please. Oh, hang on, it's a short platform. Braking max. Are you having a laugh? This should stop quicker than this. Right, there we go. More braking. Right, so Polmont is a short platform. So, oh no, it's not with fit on. Oh, it just seemed really short when we arrived then. Oh, okay, right. Doors are open. Apparently as well, this has working guard panels. Like, you can play as a guard. Can you? Where they got that from, who knows. Hustle alarms don't play after the doors have closed inside or out. Oh, okay. Maybe they did the door animation too soon. Maybe it should stay open. Oh, hang on. I forgot to do the announcement again. This is... There we go. This is
Pullman.
So anyone that's forgotten to get off, there you go. You can... anyone that wanted Polmont, the doors are already closed. So, sorry guys, you're stuck on the train.
The next station is Falkirk High.
The next station is Falkirk High. There we go. Full steam ahead. Wouldn't like to be your guard with all this heavy braking. Oh, I know. I know. Well, I don't really feel like the braking's that heavy. 90% we don't really seem to stop. I feel, looking at the units, that these things would stop on a 10p piece. And it's, you know, it just doesn't. It feels like I'm made of lead. Wonder whether they'll release a fix for the Xbox. I imagine they probably will, given time. Everything seems to happen in time with Train Sim World 3, doesn't it? Yes, there is a guard panel. That's awesome. I could actually do my day job on the computer. Brilliant. Use the next stop announcements. Yeah, we're going to forget to do that, aren't we? Well, we use the next stop is, so people should have listened to that. Who are we kidding? The people on this train won't be listening to announcements. I don't even think... Have we got anybody on? Is there anybody on? Oh, it's... That's weird. Sounds like we're underwater. Oh, hang on. Falkirk High, 1.9 miles away. Right, okay. Let's have a bit of 30% braking for Falkirk. Right, okay, there we go. Arrive at...
We'll soon arrive at Falkirk High.
You can't hear it from any external views, so even though we're inside the train here, you can't hear that. That's a shame. To use the guard panel, you need to first press the orange door handover button in the cab for the side you wish to open, then use the guards panel. Right, okay, so you can't actually just hop on a random train. Like, you can't just get off your train and, you know, like a free roam, and go and be a guard on a train. I see, right. My goodness me, we've been playing for an hour already. How does that happen? Where does the time go, people? See if we can stop a little smoother without having to use such harsh braking. Duff Gaming, are you a guard on trains? I am! Yes, that's what I do when I'm not doing this. Games Transport Videos, hello! Welcome to our stream this evening. It's great to have you with us. Oh, I'm still working in kilometres an hour. That's why I'm coming into stations at 45 miles an hour. We perhaps braked a bit too much too soon there. Falkirk, home of Alexander Dennis. That is absolutely true. Yes, they've got two manufacturing plants, haven't they? They've got Scarborough, which is Plaxton's, and Falkirk, which is Alexander Dennis. I mean, they both do Alexander Dennis vehicles, and I think they both do Plaxton's as well, don't they? But yeah, they're kind of... Oh, it's gone a bit foggy, hasn't it? If you guard an AI, the AI driver will be ahead of you. Right, okay, I'm with you, I think. God, they do like to stand on the edge there, don't they? Get off! I don't like that signal bell. Do they actually make that noise? That's really bizarre. Okay, perhaps we came into Falkirk a little bit slow. There we go.
We'll soon arrive at Falkirk High.
Come on, stop. That'll do. Right. Doors open. This is
Falkirk High.
I don't like the fact you get a dung dong dong
This
dong
train
every
is
single
for
time.
Glasgow Queen Street.
The next station... Nope, none of that.
The next
Okay, we'll
station
shut the
is
doors.
Croy.
Oh, we're stopping at Croy as well. Right, okay. Come on then. There we go. full steam ahead. Hell, everyone fell off the chairs there. What does the horn sound like? 385s operate extremely close to me. The horn sounds echoey. I can only imagine if this was recorded off an actual 385 that they recorded it in like a shed somewhere. That's why it echoes so much. That's your dynamic weather working. Yeah, the dynamic weather, it's now foggy. It'll start snowing in a moment and then it'll go back to being scorching heat by the time we get to Glasgow. Right, we're going up to 100. Croy's not for another 9.3 miles. So yeah, we're going to actually get to 100. Joseph O'Donnell. Yes, that actually sounds like that bell. So that's what the bell sounds like if there's a guard operating the services. Okay. Unusual. But hey, there's a lot of unusual things on the railway, isn't there? I do love a new route, absolutely, across the gameplay. I completely agree with you there. It's always good to have something new to play with, isn't it? It isn't the 385 horn. It's kind of like a 331 or something with the electric sounding horn. Right, okay, so that's very interesting to hear. So you're saying this doesn't sound like a 385 horn? They've not nicked that off the Isle of Wight, have they? It's a D train in disguise. Look at that. That yellow signal's having a fit down there. Maybe there's a shortage of electricity. No such thing as bad weather in Scotland, just the wrong clothing. Absolutely, I agree with you there, John Black. I absolutely agree with you. Callum Connor just reacts with a smiling face. Callum's enjoying himself, everybody. That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself there, Callum. Either that or you're saying my stream is laughable. I'm going to go with you enjoying yourself. That works more for me. Yeah. Hey Joe, what exactly do you have to do as a guard on a train? Oh, loads of things. We're very, very important people. The guards on trains are very, very important. I could bore you with it. I won't bore you with it, but yeah, there's a lot. It's like cabin crew on the planes, isn't it? You know, everyone thinks, oh, you just do sandwiches and nuts and things. You know, the guards are just ticket people, little ticket man. Yeah, that's where it's actually cabin crew are fully safety trained. There's a lot of responsibilities going on in the background that hopefully you'll never have to see them have to use their training. The same again with guards. There is so much safety training in case the driver's incapacitated in the event of an accident, etc. That obviously I've never had to use. I'm hoping I never have to use it. Nobody wants to go to work and have an accident, do they? But yeah, there's so many things as a role of a guard that your normal passengers won't see, and hopefully you'll never have to see that. But yeah, very, very important role. You're paid for what you know rather than what you do is an expression commonly bandied around on the railway because there's so much training for what happens in the event of an accident. And again, the same for drivers. People sit there, oh, anyone can drive a train, it's lever at the front and back. If only it were that simple. There's a lot more that you have to know in the event of disaster striking. Stephen Lees, hello, welcome to our stream this evening. Have you ever dealt with an incident on board? Oh, frequently. Yeah, there's always incidents on board, isn't there? Some more serious than others, but yeah, plenty of incidents all the time. It's never a dull day working on the railway. I think that bit of music before... Oh, hang on, where's it gone? Have you deleted your comment? Oh, sorry, I was halfway through reading that and it disappeared. How come they've never made Transport for Wales route to the seaside? I don't know, you should suggest that to them. A nice Transport for Wales route. Maybe, because they were doing cross-city, maybe they'll put those new CAF units or Aventry units on. And again, maybe Transport for Wales will want to go into partnership, won't they? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they'll want to go into partnership with Dovetail Games to show off their new CAF trains, the 197s. You should suggest it. There you go. Callum Connor, half Scottish, so seeing a Northern Scotland train route makes me happy. Good, I am glad. I'm not glad that you're Scottish, that has no effect on my life either way, but I'm glad that you're enjoying seeing this route in the game. I'm enjoying driving it, to be fair. It could be better. I don't feel as wowed as I should be for £30. Sorry, $29.99. But it doesn't mean to say that I'm not enjoying myself. So that's good. Yeah, I think. I mean, there's people watching, isn't there? So there's lots and lots of people watching. So they must all be enjoying themselves too. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here, would they? This is why you all leave now in a hurry, isn't it? Right, we are coming into Croydon, another 2.3 miles. So we need to start thinking about braking. That ding dong before an announcement isn't a thing in real life. I don't know where they've got that from. Yeah, I think things like 170s, they go ding bong, don't they? 170s do that in general. And East Midlands 158s, they do it as well. But yeah, I don't know quite how much. I've never been on one of these, so I honestly can't comment with that. There need to be a 195 for train sim. Absolutely, yeah, and a good northern route somewhere. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Okay, we'll have a little bit more braking. Can you hear the looping sound now? Can you hear that sound again and again? Oh, colleague going the other way on a little fork. Oh, I won't bore you with what I do on the trains. It's not nearly as interesting as it sounds, I promise you, Robert. Yeah, not nearly as interesting as it sounds. I promise you that. Transport Fever 2 in the 395, all unlocked. All is unlocked of trains. Yes, I agree. There we go, we'll have a bit of, we're coming in at 45, bit of 23% brake in there. Right, well, I'll tell you what, we'll drive all the way down here, and then we'll drive the service back again. Should we do that? Stephen Kendall, hello, good evening. I'm very well, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, hang on, there we go. Croy doesn't look particularly. Well, there's not a lot to see, is there? Let's put it that way. It feels like you're coming a lot slower into stations than what you actually are, because the window's so far away. But if you look, we're actually moving at quite a rate there, aren't we? It's a bit deceptive. There we go, door release. And you were asking about spotter cam, so we'll go for a bit of spotter cam there. There we go. We're on the other platform this time. Look at that. There we go. We're spotting these 385s. It's their first day in service. No, it's not. I'm lying to you. Is the back open there? Got no hazard lights on the back set. I wonder why. I don't know. What are your thoughts on SimRail? I think it's fantastic. I really do think SimRail is fantastic. Which leads me on to Peter Hillhorse. So why does Train Sim World always disappoint you? I think the thing is Train Sim World looks so brilliant, and we're always promised, aren't we, that we're going to have, you know, when Train Sim World was brought out, it was Train Sim Classic is terrible now. You're never going to look back at that. You know, and we are. You know, oh, there we go. Look at that. Bit of spotter cam there. Whizzing along. They're fast units, aren't they? Got another 4-car on the back. We're actually doing 40 mile an hour when we leave the station. These things are rockets. Oh, next stop's Glasgow. Yeah, I think, you know, it's one of those, isn't it, where it looks fantastic. All the screenshots are just gorgeous. And then when you come to drive it, you're just kind of a bit meh. You know, there's so much hype beforehand. Like, I'd love to see this be multiplayer. I'd love, like, even just things like the textures here, the sounds could be absolutely crisp. Armstrong Powerhouse could do it, you know, and, you know, Armstrong Powerhouse is one guy, isn't it? It's Richard Armstrong. So if he can do it on his own and do all these enhancement packs, why can't this big team of developers for Dovetail Games? They're a big company. They're certainly bigger than one person. So there's no excuse why these guys can't do it. I know this was Rivet Games, and off the top of my head, I don't know how many are in the team at Rivet. I imagine more than one. But yeah, you know, Rivet have done really well with this. I don't want you to think my little moanings about little things like this are bad, because they're not at all. You know, it's a good route. It's an enjoyable drive. I'm having fun. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be here. But yeah, it's a nice, enjoyable drive. But there's just little things that just could be perfected, if you see what I mean. And that's why it always just lets me down a little bit when I come to play it. So it's not that there's anything wrong, like I say, but it just could be better. Phantom, hi, not long bought Train Sim World 3 Cross City in the starter pack on sale. Maybe I'll get this in sale one day. I think the current price is a little steep. Yeah, you're expecting to be blown away, aren't you, for 30 quid? £29.99. But I'm not. I can't honestly, in good conscience, say to you all, it'll be best £30 you ever spent, 'cause it won't. You could probably get better value for money elsewhere. Big M47, tickets please. Yeah, absolutely. I'll stick it on autopilot and go down and do a few tickets. Lee Armack, I think it's just a case of being lazy. Yeah, it has to be said, particularly with Train Sim Classic, and I was talking to my other half about this the other day. Train Sim and Dovetail, particularly with Train Sim Classic, have absolutely no intention of making a good product. They want to make it look good, but the actual physics and the sounds, they don't need to make it look good, because we'll all buy it, and we will. And you say, oh, I won't buy it, it's terrible, like the 700 when we first drove that. Oh, I'm not going to buy this, it's dreadful. But then the Armstrong Powerhouse enhancement pack comes out, which is brilliant, but you require the Dovetail 700 that's terrible for the enhancement pack to work. So Dovetail still sell their copy of the 700 that's dreadful. Armstrong Powerhouse sell an additional bit that makes it better, and both parties get their money. And we spend a lot of money on a product, but we spend it because we want it right. You know, that's what we do. I can't moan about spending the money because I want a right product. But yeah, so for Dovetail, they have absolutely no need for them to make a good product. Now, there's no enhancement packs for Train Sim World, but obviously Josh Rubio, again mentioned earlier, he does do a lot of fixing what Dovetail Games haven't done right. So perhaps Dovetail think, well, this guy will fix it. You know, it doesn't matter. He'll come along and fix it. Perhaps. I don't know. That's my view anyway. Best money I've ever spent is the Studio Polygon Renown. Absolutely agree with you, Imran, and I'm sure Studio Polygon will agree with you there. Oh, something's made a noise. What's made a noise there? Iceman has become a member. Oh, fantastic. Glad to have you on board with us, Big M47 Iceman. Trainspot Casey, I swear, Train Sim World 2 was a cash grab. Like Train Sim World 3, well, quite possibly. Always good videos and live streams. Thank you very much for that, Big M47. Oh, you've been a member for 7 months. Sorry, it comes up on the screen that you've just become a member. Mike, wish you do another UK version of Transport Fever. It was the best series I've watched on YouTube. Very kind of you, Mike. We will do something else on Transport Fever after the American series. But yeah, we will do something else. Just when is the question? Well, it depends when we finish the American series, doesn't it? Why are you live streaming a lot more now? It's great, I love videos. Well, I just had nothing going on with my evening, and this product came out, so I thought, to hell with it, let's do a bit of streaming. I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay. Right, there we go, let's have a bit of break-in for the 85. One of the biggest things that make me go meh when it comes to Train Sim World, the features there were in the first route and quickly got removed in all the other routes, and basically paid patches. Train Sim World 2, Train Sim World 3, exactly, that is exactly correct. Every year we get a new version of Train Sim. So Train Sim 2012, Train Sim 2013, 2014, etc. You know where I'm going with that, don't you? You know, we got it every year, just update, and if you wanted the additional routes, you just bought the additional routes, whereas now, with Train Sim World, it's a brand new game every year, or every 2 years. I think, is it every 2 years? So it is literally paid patches. Oh, hang on, the signalling, the gantry disappeared there. Did you see that, just as we were driving past? Gantry just completely disappeared. And there's no gantry, oh yeah, there's a gantry on the left. Right, okie dokie. Sutton Road Model Railway. Hi Joe, hope all well. When are you at the shed next? I think I'm off to visit my oh hang on, 50, flipping heck. This is why I like how SimRail did it, where they displayed the different, yeah we're going way too fast now, where they displayed the different speeds down the side. I think that would be better if Trains in World adopted that. That would be quite useful. I always find myself speeding. Yeah, I think that we're going to pay the bus a visit over the weekend and just see what's happening with that. That'd be quite nice. Maybe even do a video, some preserved bus adventures. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? I travel on this line every 3 to 4 days and never heard the ding dong before the announcement. There you go. They're going round putting ding dongs into announcements. They should not have ding dongs in them. That's criminal, criminal. Jason Moffat, get OMSI 2, it's so much better. Yeah, I agree with that one. Absolutely agree with that. OMSI 2 is fantastic. I guess it depends whether you prefer buses or trains. RSCRE, hello, welcome to our stream. Finley John, what route do you work on? Oh, I couldn't possibly divulge such information. I'd have to go into hiding, wouldn't I? People would start popping up saying hello. I'd have to hide. Yes, let's just say in England. There you go, that's suitably vague, isn't it? Right, okay, we need to slow down to 30, but perhaps not this early. Okay. Is there a reason they charge so much for DLC? Most of the DLC for sim games is around the £10 mark. Are they just greedy, or is it particularly difficult to make Train Sim World DLC? I think it's pretty much because we'll pay it, you know, and we will. I mean, hell, I didn't like the fact that Cross City was released at £30, but here I am driving it. This was released at £30, here I am driving it. And you know full well that maybe you'll wait and you'll wait and see if it comes along in a Steam sale, but chances are most of you will probably buy it at £30, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that's why they can sell it at 30 quid, because people will pay for it at £30. And if you look online, there's a lot of people that defend the decision. I personally think that £30 is extortionate for what this is. Okay, there's a lot of people that put a lot of effort into it, and that clearly shows. But $24.99, there was nothing wrong with. I mean, even that was quite expensive, but still, to hike it up another £5 when oh look at that! Oh no, the textures again, that green texture. Ooh. To hike it up again when we've not really seen an improvement in quality is, I don't know, I personally don't like it. The signals are very bright though, aren't they? They can hardly say, oh, you didn't see the red signal. Look at that. It's gliding down to 20 mile an hour. Ah, there we go. Joseph O'Donnell, welcome to Glasgow, my home city. Hope they have modelled the station correctly. I hope as well. I hope as well. I've not done any research on this really, so I'm not sure what to expect. I mean, so far it looks like we've died. There's just a white light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, there we go. It's rendered in now. Finley John, love your streams. Just joined and I'm already laughing. Oh, good. Hopefully laughing with me, not at me. That's, you know, that's. Although sometimes my train driving is quite laughable. It's quite a steep downhill into Glasgow. I thought we'd have to be braking a lot more than what we are. But that's fine. Heck, it's even hazy in Glasgow Queen Street Station. Isn't it inside most of it? Should it be hazy in the station like this? Maybe it's just the lighting. That green lighting really does not do this game any favours at all, does it? Oh dear. There we go. Oh, hang on. Right. Arrive at.
We'll soon arrive at Glasgow Queen Street.
Where this train terminates? No? Do we get a where this?
Station.
There we go.
The next station is Glasgow Queen Street.
Oh, we don't get where this train terminates. Right, hang on. No, we don't. Right, okay, no worries. Right, where's the button for the right hand side doors? Those are for the left. Where's the right hand? Oh, it's there, right in front of me. There we go. Really hoping for an Optess Solo maybe off Master Switch or Studio Polygon. I can't imagine either of those companies are going to do an Optess Solo now, because of course we have the Optess Solo from what's the chap called, V3D. Right, there we go. We've reached the end of the route. Locked the doors, but people have got on. You know that we've just seen them getting on. I'm going to trap them on the train. What's happening now? Okay, right, that's brilliant. Session invalid. Oh no. We got a gold medal though, so that's good. Are we going to go back again? Return to free roam. We'll return to free roam and see what time we're due out. So we'll right. What do we do now? We have to turn that to forward, put that in max, and take the key out. So hopefully, if I've done that right, let's open the door. I do like that, but why is there no smooth animation? Come on, you can do smooth animations. Let's just open the doors. We may as well put the DKS on. No. Signal buzzer working, of course, with this cab door open, which it shouldn't do because there's interlock. I like how you can close it from inside, though. Right, let's run down here. We'll run all the way down here. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's a double set. Flipping heck, it's a long way to run, isn't it? Did we stop with the back end in the station? It doesn't look like we did. Does anyone know if SimRail comes to Xbox? I honestly don't know. I don't think it will. I could be wrong. Oh wow, Rohit Thakur, thank you very much for that. Will you be playing City Bus Manager today? I've done a video on it, but I won't be live streaming it, unfortunately. Because we'll probably run out of time, or I'll run out of voice, one or the other. Right, hang on. Right. So if I sit here, what time do we leave? It departs at 8:59. Right, okay, that's fine. We can wait. We'll set the cab up. Now. Yeah, okay. Forgot. We've changed ends, everybody. Turn that on. There we go. Turn all these doodahs on again. Yep, they're all on. Marvellous. They'll sit down again. This is some quality train driving. Right, let's try again. TPWS and AWS operational. Seeing as the train doesn't bother to say it, does it? So there we go. We'll have a bit of lighting, headlights because it's foggy. We got the tail lights on automatically. That's good because on some of these routes, we don't get the tail lights on, do we? There we go. We'll unlock the doors. Have we got a timetable somewhere? Right, T. There we go. Load passengers. So we're going to leave here at 9 AM. And then it's about, how long is it? About 45-50 minutes. So yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Don't forget to take bags or luggage under seats. Retain your tickets as you exit the station. Yeah, that's... I should have done an announcement myself. I'm so practiced with announcements. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? We'll see where we're calling at. We're calling at Croy, Falkirk High. Oh, hang on. I'll write them down. Right, so hang on. We're at Glasgow. Croy, Falkirk. There we go. Where do we stop after that? Falkirk High, Polmont. There we go. Linlithgow. This is quality entertainment, isn't it? Haymarket and Waverley. Passengers will have a fit, won't they? Edinburgh, Waverley. There we go. Right, so there we go. Did you hear that CT Plus is dead? Yeah, I'd heard that it had collapsed, hadn't it? That's a shame. Yeah, it definitely is a shame. I can't say I've ever been on one of their services, but yeah, it's a shame when any bus company collapses, isn't it? Right, so 5 minutes before, what will we say in this instance then? Good morning everybody, a very warm welcome aboard this ScotRail service, 9 o'clock, departure from Glasgow through to Edinburgh Waverley. We will be calling today at Falkirk High, Polmont, Linlithgow. I've missed Croy already, for crying out loud. Oh no, I'm holding the button in. All the passengers can hear me say that. Right, tell you what, everybody, we'll start again. The 9 o'clock departure, ScotRail service to Edinburgh Waverley, calling at Croy, Falkirk High, Polmont, Linlithgow, Haymarket and Edinburgh Waverley. Due into Edinburgh Waverley at approximately 9:47 and 37 seconds. Service is formed of 8 coaches today. You can find first class in coach 4 and coach 8. It's clearly signed on the doorways. It is for the use of first class ticket holders only. Please do ensure that you do have a ticket valid for this service. ScotRail tickets are of course accepted, as is any route permitted. Cross country only and London North Eastern Railway only tickets are not permitted on this service. God, don't we sound professional? There you go. That's the sort of announcement I would make. And you'd all sit there with your earphones in, not listening. So there we go. Yeah, right, we're ready to rumble, really, aren't we? 5 minutes to go. Oh, it's a pretty train, isn't it? It really is pretty. I'm really gutted that... should we have a look around the station while we're here? Come on, let's show it off. What's that down there? Oh, that's a scenario, isn't it? I like how all the logos are on. Excellent. Oh no, we had enough with the Polish pronunciation yesterday. We're not doing Gaelic today. So we've got a little train there. I love these. Aren't they just the cutest? Little train. We've got the barriers here. Excellent. It's pretty dead, isn't it? We could do with like some people stood around, but I do like the little travel shop. All with ticket machines in. Awesome. The vending machine has been like boarded up by the looks of things. Has it been smashed up? What do we got here? Waiting line. The subway, the clockwork orange. I'm liking that. Lee Almac, thank you. I'm glad someone was listening. There's not a lot happening out in Glasgow. Heck, post-apocalyptic. It's snowing. Well, it is January, I suppose. Got some bins there, look at that. Recycle for Scotland. On every single one apart from the general waste. I like that. There's a couple of little details here that are awesome. This is orange, so that's not the way to the clockwork orange. North Hanover Street out there. There's a piano. Hello. Can we play a tune? We can actually play a tune on the piano. Hammer ya. I like that. Not a Yamaha, because obviously they'd have to pay for... That's brilliant. We can play a little tune. Oh, isn't this nice? If this means that I can't monetize this video now because of that little piano tune, I'll be fuming. We've noticed a copyright song in your video, so we're going to take all the advertising revenue off you, Joe. Oh, I'll be livid. Right, well, it's nice that the piano works. Oh yeah, announcements. Yeah, we need automated announcements. Because the passengers are livid at the manual announcement. They wanted to ignore the audio. The audible automatic woman, 6678. The lifts work as well. Give over. No, they don't. Do the lifts actually work? Oh, yeah, they do. I saw a thing. They work in Edinburgh Waverley, don't they? Right, hang on. Home. That's not it. It's here somewhere. Also announced. Oh, hang on, we've not got the saloon lights on. No wonder we couldn't see anything on the way down in the saloon. There we go, that's better. I like how they're spotlights rather than strip lights. That's unusual for public transport. Oh, hang on. How do we get out of there? But it really doesn't help the fact that I was on about how the textures look a little bit kind of flat. Oh, that font's horrendous. What's that meant to be? Oh, it's dotty. Right, okay, I'll let you off with that. It's a bit clinical, isn't it? We could do with a few, like, markings where someone's picked some skis up and smashed them through the ceiling, you know. Maybe not skis. Well, there's snow in Scotland, skis. Bike space here. Let's have a few dents, a few scratches, a few bruises. Nice little map here. I like the stickers, though. You know, there's a lot of really nice details. But why are the doors... I mean, we can't open them. The 2 open buttons, of course. But, you know... we can't click it, but it's lit up. Have them functional. Oh, hang on, passengers are loading. That's brilliant. Oh, Peter, it's a great live stream, but unfortunately I have to go. Have a nice day. You too, Peter. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a lovely evening, won't you? Skyrider's back. Hello, welcome back. Where did you go? You've missed loads. Does your company know that you have a YouTube? I don't know. If they've watched it, then yes. I think a few people know that I have a YouTube. I think they do. Nobody's said anything really like that I can't. So yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming they know. I mean, the length of time my YouTube's been going on now, I'm sure if they had an issue, they'd have told me by now. Right, okay. Can we get rid of the timetable? There we go. That's good. Didn't we have something down here before? Lock the doors. Right, okay. Door closed. We're off. We're coming back. There we go. Into forward. This handle's quite slow. Are we going somewhere? Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the handle's quite slow. I'd like it to be a bit more responsive. Lee Halmack, I don't know about Livid, too busy laughing. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Lee, you know. That's good. You come here to enjoy yourself. So if you are, that's good news. We'll get that wiper off. I'm glad that it doesn't snow in the tunnels, because that's a thing that sometimes happens on Train Sim, isn't it? When you go through a tunnel, it carries on raining, but not here. This is actually not snowing in the tunnels. Brilliant. It's very wintry, isn't it? A wintry stream. Oh, Mrs. W, goodbye. Thanks for joining us this evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening, won't you? Right, we're going back again now. It's nice to do there and back, isn't it, on a route? It's quite a nice length, isn't it? A 45-minute route. Just enough time to kind of... And you can get up to some speed as well. You're not plodding along, stopping everywhere. Riley Gresham, hello. I'm very well. How are you? Welcome to our stream. And it's saying, I agree. What does Train Spotter Casey agree with? Oh, hang on. There's snow everywhere now. Look at that. Flipping it. We had a pretty intense flurry, didn't we? There was no snow at all when we were on our way into the station. And the mist has completely gone. The snow textures look a bit like, why do our sleepers spawn in so close? Very bizarre. Oh, face cam when? I see. Oh, well, there's no need for this ugly mug to be on the... You've seen me before, haven't you? If you've watched I can't think for the life of me what they... Preserved Bus Adventures. Let's go, Joe. Absolutely, George. We're off. First stop, Croy. At Sutton Road Model Railway. What's your thoughts on this DLC? I like it. I wouldn't pay £30 for it. You paid $29.99 for it, Joe, so nobody's going to pay £30 for it. Alright, okay, if you want to be pedantic. I personally, if I wasn't running a YouTube channel, wouldn't pay. You know, if I was you and I'd watched my review, I personally wouldn't pay $29.99 for this. But that doesn't mean to say I wouldn't want it. So when it was in a Steam sale, if it was 20 quid or 15 quid, I'd absolutely be there with, you know, with bells and whistles on. So I'm not saying it's a bad route, because it's not. You know, it's an enjoyable route. There's plenty of nice little features on it. We've got the first automatic announcements, which aren't automatic. Auto announcers, which are not automatic. Who'd have seen? But yeah, the... oh, hang on. Where's it? There we go. So it's got a lot of nice little features on it. I just don't think it's worth $29.99. And any Train Sim DLC, I probably won't ever recommend it being $29.99. You know, if they said... We've done this route here, but we've also done the other route with a class 3-3. Is it a 331? No, 331's a northern, aren't they? 334s? No, we'll give you a 385 and a 334 with two different routes. Yeah, okay, right, we're talking now. You can also use the 314 on here again. So that's quite nice. But yeah, I like the route. I can't recommend it for the money. So there you go. You take from that what you will. But yeah, absolutely. Please do make sure that you know, if it's on Steam sale, absolutely. If it's a decent price, get it. It's, you know, it's perfectly enjoyable. Have you seen the trams yet? No. Can you see the trams on this? Have they actually put the trams on? Yeah, I see they've put the prices up on all new DLC. Absolutely. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Give us some tones. There we go, it's quite quiet in the cab. hang on, why are we in the... Oh, because we were there. There we go. Don't know why we're driving with no headlights on. How did that happen? There we go, that's better. Must have nudged H accidentally. You'd think the train would kind of shout at you if you turn your headlights off. Got to buy it as Gav wants to play it. Ah, fair dues. Fair dues, that's as good a reason as any. Yeah, absolutely. If you have that, you know, if you have £30 to spend on some DLC, you know, and you really, really want this, then I'm never going to say, oh, well, you'd be stupid to do that. You know, it's all relative, isn't it? But I personally, if it's between this and, I mean, I'm going to say it, folks, and you're going to hate me for it, but if I had two simulators, SimRail versus Train Sim World 3, SimRail every day of the week, it's multiplayer. Okay, the stock's a bit strange, and there's old locomotives with steering wheels in the middle where there should be controls and levers, and there's a big steering wheel, and you turn it and the train goes bang if you turn it too fast. Yeah, that's a bit weird, but you get used to it. And you can play it as friends. SimRail, absolutely, that's the way forward. I think that could be the death of this if they pull the things out and get some decent routes for it. I mean, the route we've already got's over 2 hours of driving time, so, you know. Watching whilst listening to vids for work homework. Oh, right, okay, I'm glad that you're... are we keeping you from absolute boredom there? Big M47, Iceman. I should call you Iceman, shouldn't I? There we go. Right, we're... right, go. Come on, I'm not driving particularly efficiently, am I? So we're 1 Romeo 30. I like the fact that it shows you this on the screen. There's a lot of nice features on this, like I say. You paid £20 for this, Imran? Yeah, I think I'd agree with you there. £20 for this DLC would be, you know, I would recommend it then. I'm hoping there'll be things like sound patches available. The physics are pretty good, to be fair. I can't really fault the physics. I don't like how you know, you have to hold A down and that the handle's quite slow compared to Train Sim Classic things. But that's just personal choice. I can't exactly slate the train for that. Joseph O'Donnell, $29.99. It's a joke. It's missing 2 stops. What stops is it missing? I don't know the route, so that's not me trying to be facetious. I genuinely don't know the route. But yeah, what stops is this missing? Jason Moffat, trams from Edinburgh to Edinburgh Park. That's awesome. I love that. We'll have to keep an eye out on the way back, won't we? I didn't know they were there, so I wasn't looking for them. Say hello, Riley Gresham, and hello, Jack, please, Joe. There you go. I've said it. It's the same. What happened to the Flight Simulator videos? It was nice when you did the X-Plane videos. I know. Do you know what? I love Flight Simulator, but as of recent, I've been having loads of crash to desktops, which we did have in one of the Flight Sim streams, if you remember. And I've been having loads of blue screen of deaths with Flight Sim. So I'm trying to iron out and kind of isolate the issue with that. I'd absolutely love to do more Flight Sim. I love Flight Simulator. But yeah, at the moment we're just having a few little issues. So once I've kind of found out what the cause of that is, we'll come back to Flight Sim, I promise you, because I love it. I mean, you only have to see me on the Lantern to see how many flights I've done. Theme park ride up. Hi Joe, you're so funny. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Unless you mean funny as in strange. Maybe you mean that. Well, I guess I'm funny as in strange as well. Yeah. What's your favourite Train Sim World DLC, Joe? I personally do like the Cross City. Yeah, I do like the Cross City. But I do quite like this as well, because we've got a nice long route. London Commuter. There you go, London Commuter. London to Brighton. The 387 is fantastic. The sounds are good, it drives well. And the 377, of course. You get 2 trains. Alright, they're practically the same. But yeah, the London Commuter, there you go, that's the one. Rush Hour. And it's the same price, Rush Hour, isn't it, for 3 routes? You get the American one, the German one, and the... Do you? I can't remember, it's that long ago. But yeah, Train Sim World Rush Hour, go and get that one. A bit more braking. Following traffic on the way back. Have you finished Bus Sim 21 yet? I haven't. We've got another video coming out tomorrow. What day are we on? Thursday? Yeah, another video coming out tomorrow. I have not finished it yet. What else have we got? Reese, Roberts, Transportation and more. I'm going for a ride on an Optare Metro City or Versa in APH livery at Manchester Airport soon. I do like an Optare, but Enviro 200 MMCs are better. Personally, I don't really care for either of them, to be fair, but yeah, I have to agree. If I had to pick one, I would rather go on an Enviro 200 MMC. The two. Oh, well, I hope it's nice weather for you. There we go, we'll slow down. Oh, hang on. A cotton picking second. Customer info. There we go.
We'll soon arrive at Troy.
Lovely. Bang on time as well.
This is Polmont.
No, it's not. It's Croy. It's not Polmont. Nope.
The next station is Falkirk High.
It's not. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, the next station is Falkirk High, sorry. Right, there we go. Wiper's intermittent. Let's see. How does the wiper cope with the dots? Because the dots are quite nice that they just fall... Oh wow, it actually wipes them. That's awesome. Because I know that on Train Sim Classic, a lot of the time it just kind of it fades back in, doesn't it? And then it wipes off and it fades out, where this actually wipes the dots. Okay. Okay. That's good. Oh, hang on. Lock the doors. I'm too busy watching windscreen wipers. Come on, Joe. Focus on what's important. Go! David, how much is it to save a bus like your B9? There's no... well, I don't have a B9. Oh, hang on. We're slipping. I don't have a B9. I've got a B7 RLE and a B10 BLE. But yeah, there's not really a fixed price, I'm afraid. It depends what the companies want to sell them for. That can go up and down. It's like selling a second-hand car, isn't it? You know, it could range. I've seen B7 RLEs going for £20,000. I've seen B7 RLEs going for £2,000. I guess the price maybe reflects the condition they're in. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a real varied thing. It depends on the company, what, you know, the condition of the bus, and of course whether they, you know, I mean, a B7 RLE is fully DDA compliant, so they could sell it onto another operator, couldn't they, and probably get more money than selling it for preservation. So unfortunately, you just have to email the company, regardless, you know, which bus it is that you want to buy, and they'll sell you, you know, they'll give you a price. Is it something that you're looking at doing? Bishop's Briggs is one station I know for sure that's missing. I can't remember the other one. Whereabouts is Bishop's Briggs? Is that near... That sounds like somewhere a 314 would stop at. Right, this is where we're going to go sailing through Falkirk, isn't it? Because it's snowing. We're going to have a bit of wheel slip. Look at that! Oh, this is awesome! Look at that! You've got your tail lights on. Slightly less awesome. But we've got the snow spouting up the side. Oh, that is worth a screenshot. Look at that. That should have been the cover photo. Oh, it's come quite bright now, hasn't it? Oh, we're speeding. Right. Oh, Rohit Thacker, good night. See you. Thanks for joining us, Rohit. Just like bus companies say. Yeah. I'll be on this exact route on Monday to Edinburgh. Well, I hope that you have someone a bit more professional than me driving. I'm pretty sure you will. Right, let's have a look. Has the HVAC, does that work? Oh, it's not working. Oh, come on. Even if it doesn't do anything, you could have that turning and a whirring noise being made. Reading light, inoperative. Down light works. Cab light, pan down. Well, we won't press that. Demister, nothing. Washer. Wiping switch works. There's a lot of things that do work, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that you could perhaps. Oh, hang on, it's stopped snowing. Oh, hang on, no, turn that down. There we go. Wipers is off. Wipers are off. Look at that, it's come really nice and snowy and sunny. Oh, beautiful stuff. Oh, hang on, I think I've just had a stanchion post to the face there. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I want the first B10 BLE. Oh, I'm sorry, Imran, you're a little bit late for that. I don't think they've got any B10 BLEs left, have they? Maybe a train and one down south, possibly. I'm not too sure with their current fleet. I know that, well, they're scrapping B7s currently, aren't they? So, yeah, I'd imagine that the B10 BLEs have all set sail. To the bus scrapyard in the sky, I'm afraid. But yeah, the B10 BLEs are lovely vehicles. I can completely understand why you want them. Busboy13, do you know if you will expand to Keighley in City Bus Manager? I think there's no reason we couldn't do. I think that would be quite nice. But we do need to... I want to focus on a little more of the Halifax routes. First of all, before we do longer ones, you know, I wanted to get the Mixendons and the Illingworths that are kind of like out-of-town Halifax routes that don't go too far. 542 as well, that's another one that does the Siddle Norton Tower. I know, Imran, it's dreadful, isn't it? Absolutely dreadful. Oh, blasting along at 100 mile an hour. This is the life, isn't it? Alright, it's pretty. Skyrider, your Bus Sim 21 contents what made me discover you. I couldn't be more grateful. Oh, yeah, that's very kind of you, Skyrider. I'm glad that you enjoy the content. It's really, really nice to hear when people enjoy, and it's good. Thank you. Enviro 400 hybrid or Gemini 2 hybrid? Well, I wouldn't go for a hybrid, personally. It's an option neither. Yeah, I agree with you, Imran. I wish I could save all the buses that go for scrap as well. I hate looking at scrapyards in general. Car scrapyards, bus scrapyards, plane scrapyards. Oh, that is horrendous. It just makes me just want to burst into tears. All those vehicles at one time were someone's pride and joy, and now they're just there, being ripped apart. It's awful, isn't it? Night Rail, hello. Welcome to our stream this evening. Glad to have you with us. Joseph O'Donnell, would you consider doing some Euro trucking videos? I did do some Euro trucking videos quite a while ago, and they didn't really seem that popular. I'll have to come back to Euro Truck at some point, won't I? Perhaps when we finish Bus Simulator 21, that could be our little thing for the you know, to fill the gap. There we go. We'll arrive at. There we go, we'll soon arrive at Falkirk High. It's nice but not nice. I would give it 6 out of 10 and the driver 10 out of 10. Very kind, Imran. Yeah, I agree with you there. I'd say this DLC was about a 7. Maybe even an 8, because it looks really, really good. The cab textures let it down. We talked about that earlier. I mean, look at it. You can actually see the squares of the pixels. You know, when you go past a green signal, yeah, you can see the lines there, look, on here. I don't know how good quality the stream is, but yeah, I can actually see vertical lines down here. It should be a better texture, shouldn't it? But, you know, the route is interesting to drive. An interesting route's always a good one. But yeah, the train's alright to drive, you know. I like the little screen. It's not the worst train I've ever driven on a train simulator, so, you know. We'll go with that. We'll just keep slowing down, about 38 mile an hour, 37, 36, that'll do. Coming to the station at about 30 or 25, or what will we do? Well, we'll just keep at this speed. This'll do. Oh, it's so pretty. Finley John, do I know Merseyrail? I know of Merseyrail. I've not done much. I've been on their they're not threes, are they? What are they? 507s and 508s. Quite like them. It's a shame they're going to be replaced with new Statlers. I do like the old stock that they operate. Come on, stop. There we go, just about.
This is Linlithgow.
It's not Linlithgow. So when you put this is, she's a station in front. Although it has to be said, the door sounds sound brilliant. That kind of motor sound. What's that? Oh, there's something over there. Look on the side. Bit of graffiti. Yeah, the door sounds actually sound pretty good. They sound like the doors on a 195, don't they? Right, off we go. We're not going to be going too fast out of here. Because of obviously the wheel slip. And the fact that Polmont is in 3.1 miles. And we stop there, don't we? Wait, hang on. Although the good thing, if you're pressing S and W, you can't move this, the reverser. Sorry, I can't remember what she called it. She gave it some... Oh, look at that green. That green is not good when you go in tunnels. Oh, where's Streamlabs gone? There we go. Streamlabs is back now. I don't know why. It all disappeared. Sorry, Streamlabs there for a second. Scott Terrence, this is nice, but not worth the price. DLCs cost the same as the game. SimRail will eat Dovetail's lunch if it continues on its current trajectory. Yeah, again, I have to agree with you. There's nothing that you've said that's wrong there. I really do. I absolutely agree with everything you've said. SimRail really do have a good business model from what they've shown us. So hopefully it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. Skyrider, got to go to school tomorrow. Have a great evening, Joe. Stay safe. Jaden. Oh, thank you for joining us, Skyrider. It's been brilliant to have you with us, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Recommend the Studio Polygon Renown. You love that, don't you, Imran? You're a fan of the Studio Polygon Renown. You should do some promotional advertising for it. Yeah, absolutely. 1 Sierra 44 Charlie. Or 1S44C. I absolutely agree with Imran there. The Studio Polygon Renown is awesome. It's definitely one of the better buys out there compared to some of the others. It's got the most features anyway. Right, stopping at Polmont. What's my favourite train? My favourite train has to be the Class 185. I think it's a fantastic diesel unit. I do like 158s though, and Class 91s if I'm pushed to pick a loco. Definitely love them. Keep going. I perhaps slowed down a little bit early here. Were we going uphill or something there? I'm not too sure. What's this coming the other way? Oh, it's a 385. It'd be nice if they added, you know, like when it'd be nice if they added AI only trains, so they could add like a what is it now? It's a 380, isn't it? That they have the zero units. They could add those in because they occasionally go to Edinburgh. They could add, you know, 334s in. They could add all the units in that go around here, but just have it as AI only, so that you can only drive this here. They'd only have to model the external, do a bit of sounds. I know it's probably more effort than, well, it's more effort than they need to put in, isn't it? can you, in your B7, can you put a route code to let a passenger on for free? How do you mean let a passenger on for free? I'm not allowed to charge people. Oh, hang on, we've overshot a bit there. Oh, flipping heck. Right, so this will see if this works. That wasn't intentional. So we'll click that. There we go. So that's worked. Open left. Right, okay. That has done every... Oh, hang on. Everything's... So that carriage is open. Right, so we didn't want that, did we? Can we close it? Yeah, close. I thought I was deselecting, but I'm actually selecting. So in my haste not to have an operational incident, we've had an operational incident. There we go. Click, 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 click. Deselect or select all the doors and open. Right, no, it doesn't work on the buttons. You have to do it through the screen. Never mind. Joseph O'Donnell, Flight Sim videos. Yes, we are going to come back to Flight Sim at some stage, but I've had quite a few issues with Flight Sim, unfortunately. Lots of blue screens, lots of crash to desktops, so I've avoided doing Flight Sim just because I don't want to obviously get a load of hype going for a Flight Sim stream and then it crash and everyone will be like, oh no, that's no good. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it is that's causing the Flight Sim crashes. And once I've done that and we can fix it, then we'll come back to Flight Sim. Because I do love flying. Absolutely love flying. The Class 50 for me. Is that your favourite locomotive, Sutton Road Model Railway? Excellent. Yeah, I don't really know much about the Class 50s, but it's a good loco. It looks nice anyway. It'd be good if they merged the Cathcart Circle line or just added more 314s from older DLC. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, it actually lets you, when you pick a train to drive on this route, it lets you choose the 314. So I'd be interested to see what it lets you do. If it lets you do like an express like this, but you're stuck at 75 the whole way and end up running really late. But yeah, you can drive the 314 on this. I mean, I suppose you can drive any train on any route, can't you? Because you can go in the... I can't remember what the mode's called. It's a bizarre mode where you can drive third rail trains on routes that don't have third rail. You can drive overhead wire trains on routes with no overhead wires. It's very bizarre. Right, Linlithgow, 3.1 miles away. Would you recommend the Enviro 400 MMC DLC? As I think it looks quite good. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. It's my favourite double-decker currently available for OMSI2. I love it. So yeah, if you're thinking of making a purchase on that, absolutely, I can't recommend that enough. Anything from Studio Polygon, you pretty much is a safe bet, to be honest with you. Favourite train has to be the Class 91. Yeah, I agree with you. It's a brilliant loco, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic loco, the 91. Sound to Dream, got enough in my... Oh, hang on, it's gone. Double O gauge collection with sounds. Would that be Class 50s by any chance? Will you be bringing your B7 to bus rallies this year? I'd like to, Imran. I really would like to. It all depends as to whether I can get it painted. Unfortunately, there's such a backlog of buses that want painting, so it's really difficult to find somewhere that can do it. I'd love to, but unfortunately, it's all in the hands of the painters. Ah, you mean, right, okay, so you're saying, can I put a bus route on the front of my bus and then take people for free? Right, well, theoretically, I could. You know, there's no physical force stopping me from doing that. However, I imagine that the bus companies would not be particularly happy if I did that, and I've got, currently quite a good relationship with First. The sale of the bus that I bought went through without a hitch, and if I wanted to buy another bus in future and First had seen me doing things like that, they'd probably tell me to bugger off. So it is possible for me to do that, but I would not do that because it's just not really worth it, is it? If we're going to bus rallies, of course, I would take my friends and family and anyone who wanted to come. I would take them on the bus for free, but I wouldn't operate a service bus route and pick up passengers, taking them off bus companies, because it's, you know, although it's possible to do that, like I say, it would just cause hassle, wouldn't it? So yeah, I definitely wouldn't do that. Right, let's see if the sanding works. I'm going to overrun this station, aren't I? If we don't get stopping. It's a shame you don't get to see the 91 going to Edinburgh anymore. Yeah, absolutely agree. They were real workhorses on the East Coast, weren't they? A 450 with sound. Awesome. I'd like a 450 for Train Sim World. I mean, it'll be £30, so I won't be able to afford it, but there we go. Oh, I've forgotten me... Right, we're at Linlithgow.
This is Edinburgh Waverley.
Yeah, it's not. This is Edinburgh Waverley. She wants the stream to be over, doesn't she? She's wishing her time away. Right, there we go. What I would like to see is if they're going to operate a DOO train like this, have the cameras working. I mean, the power button doesn't work there. Ah, the door again. Yeah, you know, have these screens working. We've seen with, again on SimRail, coming back to SimRail again, the mirror on the little town runners working fine. So on the driver only, you can look out your mirror and see that passengers are boarded. You know, so there's no reason that you couldn't have that up here, just showing the reflections, even if it's not a proper working camera. It's possible to do that, surely. I mean, I've not seen that on any train as of yet that actually has a working DOO camera. So come on, Dovetail, Rivet, that's your next challenge. Get us a working DOO camera. Stephen Richards, I know someone that paints buses. He does all my preserved buses. Oh, right, okay. Does he do them well? Is it someone that I should contact there? Any tips to help me out with getting buses preserved? You just have to be aware that it is a very, very expensive hobby, preserving buses, and I don't say that lightly. You know, you can buy a bus for whatever the company are charging you, but then you've got to think you've got road tax, you've got MOTs to get it through. There's always something going bang on a preserved bus. You know, I when I bought my B10 many, many years ago now, I entered into it thinking, oh, you know, I'll just buy a B10, it'll be like a car, you know, it'll just run. Yeah, it does for a while, but it's an expensive hobby, so, you know, there's a lot of people out there that want to preserve buses, but just be aware that you will never have spare money, because there's always something that needs to be fixed on it. It's always the way. Joseph O'Donnell, I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to head to my night shift. Is it on the ScotRail Edinburgh to Glasgow by any chance? Because that would be apt, wouldn't it? Have a great night, Joseph. Thank you for joining us. A Transport fan, hello. Welcome to our stream. How's your day been? It's been really, really good, thank you. How has your day been? What's your favourite bus? Oh, it's a B7 Eclipse or a B10 Renown, one or the other. I mean, I must like them. I bought them, for goodness sake. Yep, we got another one to restore, 15k onwards, so it's not cheap. You're right there, absolutely. Yeah, it's a very, very expensive hobby. Again, if you wanted to preserve a bus, I do wish you all the best of luck with it. I really do wish you all the best of luck. But yeah, it is expensive, so just be aware of that. Train operator 377 has working DOO mirrors. Does it have working DOO things in Train Sim, I mean? I don't know. I don't know if it works in Train Sim. I didn't think it did. Iceman, head is banging with this work homework. Oh no! I hope it's not banging with this train, for goodness sake. The things there are the looping sounds. It's giving you a migraine. Scott Terrence, we should stop mentioning SimRail. It's hard enough to get the best dispatching spots. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you there. It's really, really difficult. So yeah, don't play SimRail, everybody. It's terrible. Yeah, really, really bad. Absolutely don't play it, because we want the best dispatching spots. Joshua plays Roblox. Sorry, Joe, I was at a hotel and missed it all. Oh no, never mind. It's all on catch-up. On catch-up? It's not ITV, is it? But yeah, it's all available. It's been a really nice little stream. 2 hours in, for goodness sake. Where does that time go? But yeah, it's been a really, really good little stream. I've enjoyed this. But yeah, it's I go back and watch the rest of it. It's fantastic. Nice little route, this. Not quite sure if it's worth the money, but yeah, definitely a good little route. Just ask the chairman at Town and District Transport Trust, you need a money tree. You absolutely do. Theresa May said there was no such thing as a money tree. We must obviously have one, mustn't we? Solar or B7 or a Gemini, and I'm getting 2 sodding battered solars from my local operator. 2 of them? My goodness me. It must be made of money. Yeah, best of luck is all I can say. Really, best of luck with it. I hope to see you out at bus rallies in the future. We're flying, look at this. I'm actually making really good time on the way back. "9 miles to Haymarket." West Country 3, Yorkshire and London. Studio Polygon Renown. Studio Polygon Renown, sorry. Studio Polygon Light and the 400 MMC. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Agree with all of that. Good maps, good buses. Scott Gamer, if you were to buy another bus, what would it be? I think that we're going to be speeding in a moment. That's what I think. There we go. Slam on. Sorry, bit too fast. Bit too fast. There we go. Yeah, if I was to buy another bus, I would like an Eclipse Urban. I've already got an Eclipse Urban, Joe. I have already got an Eclipse Urban. But I'd like, if you imagine at the moment I've got the older one, with the older engine, the emergency door at the back, the older cab layout. I would like the Euro 4 spec, where it has the new dash, the emergency door halfway down, much like what they had at First Leeds, First Bradford, and the new engine, of course, at the back. So it's a very different bus, despite the fact it's the same bus. But yeah, I'd like that. I would like a B9 Gemini. Magic Toad, who is one of my admins on the Discord chat, he has just bought a B7 Gemini. So yeah, it'd be nice to have a B9 Gemini to kind of have them all in a little collection, wouldn't it? But unfortunately, at this moment in time, I'd love to have all those, but I can't afford it. So there we go. Joseph O'Donnell, baggage handler at Glasgow Airport, out in the freezing cold. Oh my goodness me, I hope you've got a thick coat for tonight. It was cold when we went out earlier. But yeah, well, I hope it's not snowing like it is here. Flipping heck. That's not what you need, is it? Oh, well, have a lovely night shift, won't you? And like I said, thank you for joining us. I do like that on Trenton World 3, how the snow all flicks up at the side. But what they do need to do is, if you look next time a train comes past the other way, the snow kind of goes a bit funny, doesn't it? Joe, I'm not made of money. I will have to store them at a heritage centre temporarily till I get my own storage place. Oh well, just obviously so long as you're aware that it's a very expensive hobby. 2 buses, flipping heck. Yeah, it's really going in at the deep end, it has to be said. But yeah, I really, really do wish you the best of luck with them. What I must also remind you of, as well, while we're here, I should have probably reminded you earlier, but don't forget that there's a Facebook page, there's an Instagram, so check that out. Watch the snow now. There you go, it kind of flashes with each coach. Very weird, very weird. But yeah, make sure you go check out the Facebook page, make sure you go check out the Instagram. If you're not already, make sure you jump in the Discord. There should be links to these places, I'm sure there is, somewhere. Theme Park Ride Up, oh, see you later, thank you for joining us. Have a lovely night, won't you? Is it a single or a double? This is a double set. We've got a, there we go, let's hop in spotter mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first class at the back. Somebody did say that they don't sell first class tickets anymore. They must sell first class tickets. They've got a first class carriage. Maybe they don't sell... I don't know. That would be very bizarre. Let's make an announcement.
Fast train approaching.
Why have we got fast train approaching? That's a bit of an odd one. There we go, we'll keep flying along. Oh, it's 100. I guess in 1.8 miles it goes to 80. So yeah, we'll speed up to 100. This is probably the last time that we'll be doing 100 today. There we go, Magic Toad's on it. Discord link in the description. Facebook link in the description. And yeah, 99th theme park ride up. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. If we're streaming tomorrow, that is. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll have to see. 2 miles away. Right, we'll start slowing down. 21%. We'll go with 28%, 25%. There you go, roughly halfway. Of course, slowing down now, you will shortly see the Edinburgh Stadium on the left-hand side. Right, now we need to look out for some trams. Go from Edinburgh Waverley to Edinburgh Park. I love how the train's got snow on the roof. That's awesome. That's really, really nice. It didn't have snow on the roof earlier, did it though, when we were pootling along? Is that the tram line? That looks trammy. It looks kind of smaller, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that won't be railway. Look, it goes whizzing round the corner. So you say that there are trams on that bit of line? I can't remember who said that. Haymarket is very close to Edinburgh. You just go under a tunnel. Absolutely. That is very true. I'm looking out for these trams. I'm not seeing them. There you go. Tram line's just behind those buildings. I think it's the tram line anyway. Adam Marriott, good evening. Good evening. And Graham Bewley, hello, welcome to the stream. Scott Terrence, I was in first class ScotRail from Edinburgh to Dundee at peak time. It was not first class. Oh no, that's no good. Sorry to hear that, Scott. It's always nice to treat yourself to first class, isn't it, when you get a really, really nice experience. Stephen Kendall, trying to follow your Insta and it says that there's a problem. Oh no, that's no good. I honestly couldn't tell you. I didn't set the Instagram or Facebook page up, to be honest with you. But I shall mention it to my elves. The trams appear on the map. Right, okay, I'll have to... We'll wait while we stop. Oh, hang on. Customer info arriving at... There we go, look. Oh, I'm on it.
We'll soon arrive at Haymarket.
It does feel like it doesn't want to stop. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at that. Just on. Pass the signal. Okay, that's not brilliant. Right, let's nip outside. Tram. I want to see a tram. Oh, there you go. There's the trams. Okay, the trams are there, but I don't think there's no actual tram, is there? Not that I can see, anyway. Ah, that's a shame. I wanted to see a tram. Connell Platts, how have I missed another stream? Well, to be fair to you, Connell, I don't normally stream 2 days in a row, do I? So you weren't expecting another stream so soon. What is sanding and what does it mean? So, the sanding can be done by pressing a button, which is here somewhere. Where is it? It's on the desk somewhere. It's right in front of me, probably. Why can't I see it? It should be here somewhere. Or is it up here? No? Aha, there you go. There you go. So it's really quite straightforward. When it's... you'll have heard of leaves on the line and everyone mocking. No delays because of leaves on the line. How ridiculous. Well, the sanding, basically, if we... where are we? We appear to have fallen out the train station. The sanding, if you look just by the wheels, can you see that? That little dude out there? They have them before and after the wheels. It actually just squirts sand onto the wheels so that it provides traction. Really straightforward, actually. Quite simple. But, yeah, it helps in slippy season get traction. Yeah, the tram, it'll probably be an extra DLC for £34.99. Yeah, probably. Right, watch the green here when we go in the tunnel. Look at those textures! Oh no, that's awful! Look at that! We haven't been going slow enough for you to see it properly before, but look, oh, it's awful. Absolutely rancid. So there are actual trams, but they're just not here apparently. We've just missed them. Maybe there's not one due. Maybe the wires have come down near the airport and they're all stuck. Do I play Bus Simulator 21 on YouTube? I do. I do, yes. Imran, yes, this is the last route of the night. We will terminate in Edinburgh Waverley tonight because I'm getting a bit of a sore throat. So yeah, I've talked and talked and talked. Too much. Right, the stadium in Scotland is called Murrayfield Rugby Stadium. Oh, right, okay. I did not know that. There's a lot round here that I don't really know. I don't really know the route. I'd love to know the route, but you can't know everything, can you? Right, we'll slow down to 20 mile an hour. Got to go now. It's been nice having my first live stream with you, Night Rail. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful evening, and hopefully this won't be the last live stream we ever do. There'll be many more, I'm sure. The sounds are just amazing. All right, I'm glad you think so, Connell. Would you do a depot run like not in service? Nope, this is going to be the last run of the night. That's not to say that we won't do another live stream on this. You know, if the views are there and people want me to do it, then we'll do it. So yeah, it won't be tonight, but we will do some more Train Sim World at some point. There's another 385 poking out the station there. That's a burn. Our rugby team is better than our football team. If you want to have a dig, go for Hamp Dump. Oh, I see. This is going to get very competitive in the comments, isn't it? Between football teams there. Oh, look at this coming into Edinburgh. This is lovely. There's the castle up there somewhere. Have we gone past it? There we go. That's up there. It's a little bit closer actually. I feel that it's a bit more here. You know, there's a bit more of an immediate wall next to you. There's not so much space. But hey ho. That Dart Lover, hello. I think that was someone's attempt at humour. Yeah, I mean, if you ask anyone about failed attempt at humour, you should definitely come and ask me, flipping heck. This game is the best train simulator, better than SimRail. We'll agree to disagree there, Mike Oxlong. We'll absolutely agree to disagree. I guess it depends what you look for in a simulator, doesn't it? But if you're looking for realism, SimRail every day of the week, Monday to Sunday inclusive. Apart from if you're going signalling. Don't steal our best spots, will you? The best signalling spots. At least the wires are the correct height. Yeah, that's very true, actually. Nathan Ward, hello! Welcome to the stream. I'm just absolutely gutted for you that this is, like, the end of the stream. Are we at a bay platform there? We are, there's buffers. I thought we were a through platform. Right, well, here we go, everybody. We are arriving into Edinburgh Waverley. We don't want to overshoot this one. Right, I tell you what we need to do before we finish the stream, because the stream is going to finish here, but don't go just yet. Right, there we go. We'll pop it in max, take that off, and take the key out. People said that there were working lifts here, so we are going to find out if that's true. There we go. We'll shut the door. You're not allowed to do that in real life. You have to do it from the key thing down there, but we're rebellious. Right, there's a lift here. Oh, hang on. We need to lock the doors. Flipping thing. Yeah, we need to lock the doors or it doesn't let us complete the scenario, does it? Why can't we get on? We can't get back in through the cap. Right, we'll go this way then. I feel like we've been shafted here, haven't we? We need to put the key back in. There we go. Take the key out. There we go. We got points. Return to free roam. There we go. Cab door open. Ah, no, not that. Shut that door. And then we'll just lean in and press the cab door shut. Right, yes, let's go and check the lifts. What happens here? Do we press the button, call elevator? Oh wow, this is exciting. So we get in, we're going up. I love the little the lift music. So we're in the lift. Oh, it makes a movement. Oh my god, look at that. We have working lifts. That is incredible. Oh, what an amazing little feature. We can, if you can't be bothered, you can go in the lift. There's a little bit of lift music playing. Let's go back down to the platform. This is awesome. Yeah, okay. Is it worth all the additional money? Probably not. What's the point in those barriers? There's empty space there. Should they not go all the way across? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, to tell you the truth. But yes, that is the new ScotRail Express, Edinburgh to Glasgow for Train Sim World 3. I do hope you've enjoyed that. If you have enjoyed the stream this evening, folks, do click the like button. It helps show it to other people. You know, if you want to see more Train Sim streams, the more people that watch them, the more I'll think, hey, that does well, let's do another. Yeah, well, you know, some call it bribery and corruption, others call it just common sense. If you have enjoyed it and you haven't subscribed, do consider subscribing. This is the place you want to be for all exciting Train Simulator related stuff like this. And other than that, thank you so much to everybody that's been in this evening. Lee Almac, Imran Ariva, thank you, thank you, thank you. We also have the chap whose name I can't remember, who's, I think he's gone and left us. Ah, where's the stream gone? My goodness me, it's all disappeared. Yeah, we've had Connell Platts, thank you very much. Jack Taylor, Jason Moffat, Nathan Ward, thank you very much for joining us. All the Joe Plus members, of course, who light up in green. If you want to light up in green as well, and I'll see your comments above everyone else's, again, think about joining as a Joe Plus member. And yeah, thank you to everybody, and hopefully we shall see you all next time. Cheerio, everybody. Goodbye for now.